Welcome to X1 World. Like you all know, always giving it to you exactly how it is. Welcome from that lose from Bayern Munich match. As it is now, it's about to go down, and it is like more like El Clasico. Like you all know, it is the El Clasico of Spain and England. Manchester United versus Chelsea. You know what it is. No matter how poor, no matter how fade, no matter how dull, no matter what you want to talk about Manchester United. When it comes to Manchester United playing Chelsea, that day you will know that Manchester United have all it takes. That day they will never want to lose. That is what it is, you know. But as it stands like this, Chelsea is ready to go, you know. But meanwhile, let's go to some question that was being thrown to Enzo Maresca before, you know, some hours ago, you know, over this match. He was questions about the match, about Bayern Munich, if that match is going to have effect on Chelsea match. Enzo Maresca said it can never have any effect because Bayern Munich is not a small club. Playing in Bayern Munich, you don't expect that you must win, even though Chelsea always want to win. But it is what it is, that his club did very well. Our Chelsea team did very well, but notwithstanding, Bayern have the day. But notwithstanding, there's nothing to regret. It is the first match in Champions League, and it is at O2 Arena at Bayern Munich background. So you don't expect Bayern to easily lose like that. So even though Chelsea pool is torn, but notwithstanding, it is what it is. So there's nothing about that. He was also asked about Amorim. He said Amorim is a very fantastic coach, you know, that he has been watching his match, you know, in his former club and has been a very good coach. And as it is right now, it is all about build up, and you know what it is. Sometimes it's not that easy, you know, in a new coach, you know, in a new club trying to, you know, build things. And that is what it is, you know, that Amorim is a fantastic coach and he's trying to build things in Manchester United, even though it hasn't really worked the way, you know, he planned it to be. And again, he was asked about Cole Palmer. That is kind of jittery in Cole Palmer in the match of Bayern Munich. Is Cole Palmer okay? He said Cole Palmer is fantastic and is very, very okay. And Cole Palmer is very, very okay. There's no issue about Cole Palmer, that Cole Palmer can start the match against Manchester United. That Cole Palmer is fantastic okay. And I must tell you, this is a very good news that Cole Palmer is okay. That's not all. He was asked also about Estava Willian. What about Estava Willian? You know, Enzo Maresca said Estava Willian is a fantastic player that is more like Cole Palmer. That all is left is for him to get the fitness the way he wants it. You know, Enzo Maresca always like players to be very, very fit. He said he wants him to get to the fitness way that just like Cole Palmer, when it comes to attack, when it comes to playing football, I can play anywhere in Chelsea. And I must tell you the truth, to thumb it up from my own analysis, I want to see Estava Willian start match against Manchester United, because if we don't deal with Manchester United fast, like the match against Bayern Munich, we might have to regret it. I have to tell you the truth. The match against Bayern Munich, when the match started, Bayern was afraid of Chelsea. They didn't have that courage, you know, to take that bold step. Chelsea was ahead of them, though. You know, Chelsea missed some chances that Chelsea was supposed to score in that early stage of the match. But along the line, when they see that Chelsea is kind of showing them respect, that is what I don't like. They bounce back to the game. And we paid dearly for all the mistakes we make, starting from, you know, Chalobah putting the ball into the post, starting from Caicedo mark against Harry Kane penalty, and that is what it is, you know. And notwithstanding, you still saw Chelsea in a very high-class match, Charlie Cole Palmer. And again, Estava Willian, you saw him when he came into that game. Imagine Estava Willian has been in the team from immediately second half start, that Estava Willian was put into that match. I'm telling you the truth, man, you know, Bayern Munich will not escape that match. The highest that we have in that match is a draw. And had even that Cole Palmer second goal counted, it wasn't an offside. Trust me, Chelsea will bounce back and that match will end highest in draw. That is what it will be, you know. And that's not all. You know, Enzo Maresca was asked about Disasi and Raheem Stanley. What is happening in that condition? Enzo Maresca says, what is happening is not a new thing. You know what it is? That even him as a player, he has experienced such a thing, you know. When a player is no more needed in a team, that's how it is, you know. That he cannot bring in a player that's not needed in the team as far as his team is concerned. That's what it is, you know. But notwithstanding that the players are training and waiting for transfer window of January for them to take their move. But notwithstanding, if I must talk about the issue of Raheem Stanley and Disasi as a fan of Chelsea, you know, I have to tell you the truth. Raheem Stanley was one that contributed to him still staying in Chelsea. He was making selection. He said he doesn't want to leave London. You know, even though so many clubs has come for his service, he doesn't want to leave. So he created that, you know, his own situation the way it is. As of Disasi, it was just a matter of slot. If not, Disasi would have gone to Monaco. That minute the deal was almost close. So as it is, no issue. I'm 100% sure that January, this guy is going to get a club and move on. That is what it is. And he was asked also about the match against Manchester United. And Enzo Maresca had this to say, that even though Manchester United has been having issues all this while in their matches, whole lot of matches issues, coming in not winning their matches and stuff like that, end of the day playing draw, stuff like that. When it comes to Chelsea, Manchester United will always want to pull a storm that Chelsea should not write Manchester United off. Manchester United is definitely going to come out in a full force, and Chelsea must stand their ground. And he was asked also about Garnacho. He said Garnacho is fantastic and is powerfully okay in all the matches he has played, and he's expecting him. He might start the match against Manchester United, and this is what it is from X1 World. Like you all know, always giving it to you exactly how it is. I would like to hear from you for the comment section. Like I told you, this time around, it's business as usual. I would like to see you. Give me that like in my like button. Just press that like. Share my video. Comment. It matters a lot to me right now. I need it right now. Like I told you, very soon we are going to be doing giveaway, and we need fans. We want to see people. We want to see fans that always comment in our pages, in our, in all we drops, and we trust you me. We are going to do what we're supposed to do. I love you all. X1 World. We move.